Kim Kardashian is shutting the door hard on the scandalous whispers once and for all. When asked point blank in the October 15, 2025 episode of Call Her Daddy whether she ever hooked up with her sister Kourtney's husband, Travis Barker, Kim's answer came swift, clear, and unapologetic. No, I never have. Absolutely. From the first syllable, she made it clear she's done dancing around the rumor mill. She didn't just stop with a flat denial. Kim went deeper. She confessed she's been haunted by this speculation for years. She said, "It really sucks that has gone on," revealing just how weary she is of the narrative that refuses to die. She described the nature of her connection to Travis as rooted in friendship, not romance. In her telling, their involvement was entirely social. He dated Paris, and we were all friends. We'd all hang out. When I was with Paris, we'd go on the road, go to their tour in Amsterdam, but always, in her words, never hooked up with him. Kim also confronted the baggage that came with Travis referencing her in his memoir. Yes, he once wrote that he had a crush on her, but in his own pages, he qualified it with, "Kim and I never touched each other. It just wasn't meant to be." Kim says she had absolutely no heads up that she would be mentioned. She was surprised. Still, she was quick to note that even in that reference, he affirmed what she's now reiterating. There was no physical intimacy. During that era, Kourtney and Travis were already long-standing neighbors, and gatherings were open and frequent. Kim stressed that Travis's presence at family birthdays, holiday dinners, and casual hangouts never crossed a line. It was public, transparent, and above board. She insisted he was just as good of friends with them as he was with all of us. It was nothing weird. Meanwhile, Travis Barker hasn't remained silent either. Over the years, he's brushed off the rumors, calling the uproar ridiculous. He's argued in interviews that admitting to a crush decades ago is not evidence of a covert relationship. He's maintained that the memoir mentions were therapeutic, raw truths from his past, but not clues to a hidden history. He said, "You give people a little information and they think they've solved the mystery," urging audiences to stop trying to untangle non-existent drama. Public reaction to Kim's confession has been electric. Some fans praised her for finally drawing a boundary, applauding her bravery and confronting a rumor that's long twisted her image. Others remain skeptical. After years of insinuation, some feel the narrative won't be so easily extinguished. Social media exploded with users dissecting every line of her podcast statement, comparing it to past interviews, re-examining old photos, and debating what truth might still lie hidden beneath the spectacle. To understand how we arrived at this moment, it helps to rewind. Travis Barker married Kourtney Kardashian in 2022, and in November 2023, they welcomed their son, Rocky 13. Travis also has children from prior relationships, Landon and Alabama, plus stepdaughter Atiana. The Kardashian-Barker circles have overlapped for more than a decade, socially and geographically. That proximity created fertile ground for rumors, especially when Travis's memoir surfaced with that mention of Kim. People read between the lines, speculated, theorized, and the story grew beyond anyone's control. Kim's Call Her Daddy appearance wasn't just a moment to dispel gossip. It also became a confessional. She used it to reflect on her personal journey, revealing scars from past relationships. She spoke of relationships marred by infidelity, betrayals she discovered long after the fact, and the uncertainty she grappled with when, is this real or am I imagining it? She turned candid about her marriage to Kanye West, describing it in moments as toxic, especially when faced with emotional instability and public fights about their private life. She recalled times when Kanye's episodes led to erratic behavior, like giving away multiple Lamborghinis, luxury cars vanishing in the haze of his mood swings. But she didn't cast her past as failure. She said an over-decade relationship with 4 children is not a failure. She's insisted she doesn't look back in regret, even as she admits her deepest wounds from love linger. She also offered a window into her co-parenting life. Kanye, she revealed, hasn't called their children in months. She described navigating that space carefully, always wanting what's best for their kids while protecting them from emotional turbulence. The narrative of motherhood, stability, and strength runs as deeply through her words as the celebrity drama. This moment, Kim's unflinching denial, may well represent a turning point. After years of murmurs, ambiguous passages, social media theories, and constant public speculation, she's finally drawn a line. For some, it's vindication. For others, it's the latest twist in a story that never seems to end. But tonight, Kim has her mic, her voice, and her truth. And for now, that's enough. Make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more celebrity updates just like this.